So I had two virtual assistants that we were doing cold calling. Shout out to Audrey and Jamel. Like they actually were the ones that told me I should be coaching because we would do our role plays, cold calling, all that stuff, and I'd help them with sales stuff. And then I told them, hey, I want to help you guys with your goals. Like, I don't want you just to be working for me. Like, what is it that you want? Like, so we'd start to set up weekly goal setting stuff or
Oh,
just
okay.
talk about their lives. And by me doing that for them, I forgot which one it was, but we're doing it, and they were like, "You're so good at this. Why is this not what you're doing?" I was like, "No, no one would want to pay me. I'm not good enough." Like all these limiting ideas, and they're like, "No, you are." And I was like, "Oh yeah, maybe one day I would really like to." So that was a really good one. I think that was maybe like 6 months before I went to Sedona. But like I would always call my friends, like all my friends would be calling me for advice and like help with stuff. I was always so good at listening because I love to hear the problem and see what emotions were involved. And like I'd look at it from not just the physical, but kind of like the metaphysical of like what's everything that's really going on here. Um, so those were really good indicators that this is something that I was really interested and good at. And then there was multiple people that I worked with at Boeing that I got them out of Boeing. Like both of them actually were in real estate. Like one of them wanted to get an MBA, and I was like, why? And I broke it down as like real estate. So we talked about some strategies, and then he's like, oh, okay. And he did everything I told him to do. And then he's like, okay, now what? And I'm like, you actually took a refi on your house and went and bought, I think you bought like an eightplex over in the Midwest. And I was like, you did that? He's like, yeah, you told me to. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, now you fix it up, you raise rents, and then you do a refi again. And he did it again and again. And I think he actually just quit recently that he's retiring because he's making his 10,000 passive. And then I had another friend that he wanted to do the same thing, and we talked about real estate. And then he quit, and now I think he makes like six figs a month in real estate. Um, but they wanted it, and this is the other thing that a lot of people will come to me. So no offense to anyone that comes out and says, "Oh yeah, I want to do real estate," and you reach out to me, I'll help you. I love coaching, but I'm going to make sure you actually want to do real estate
Mm.
because most likely you want the money, and then you'll be like Creighton of the past. And I want to tie it into this that you said, what about the people that have no idea? You said there's three types of people.
Yep.
And I was that second person that, oh, I don't need woo woo. I don't need enlightenment. I don't need any of that. But it was like having kids. I didn't realize what was possible. So it's the same thing. I thought I knew love. I thought I loved my parents. I thought I loved myself, which was so far from it. I thought all these things, but until I had kids and felt this emotion, I was like, holy cow, like this is even possible. So I think someone that's in the middle, just because you're good with the status quo, doesn't mean that there's not more out there.